all this fly tipping. This happened yesterday evening at night, where people, 7 or 8 of them with trolleys from somewhere else, came and dumped all this rubbish.
I'm just trying to admire the River Thames here, but it's low-key impossible. Why is the water brown? Why is the water brown? I can't even look at it for too long. I start vomiting. I can see literal rubbish in it.
Should fly tippers be jailed, fined or helped? As a concerned resident of Stoke-on-Trent, I feel compelled to speak out about Stoke.
I knew it. I knew this was going to happen, and I called it in a video a couple of days ago. Bin strikes similar to those in Birmingham are now set to happen across the UK.
Fly tipping in every corner, bins are overflowing, and rubbish on the streets. Are the councils doing enough to address it, or are individuals just not doing their part? Let's take a closer look at what's really happening in our towns and cities.
Birmingham's drowning in over 17,000 tonnes of rubbish, and here's why. Bin workers have been on strike for weeks. The council's trying to fix their £1 billion equal pay disaster by cutting workers' pay, some losing up to £8,000 a year. These are the people who've worked through storms, heat waves, handling dangerous waste, and now they're being told to switch jobs or take less money. How is that fair? They didn't cause this mess, but they're being forced to clean it up or pay the price for it, literally. Share this to keep the pressure on the council.
I'm just here at the lane on the back of Headingley Road, and this is a historic site where fly tipping has blighted the lives of residents in Handsworth for such a long time, for years and years. Council won't touch this because it's private land, but you can see the problem is huge amounts of fly tipping, and inevitably it's led to a fire that has destroyed a fence, that has destroyed somebody's home security, and it's just out of control in here.
He's had enough of the fly tipping wrecking his neighbourhood, and the mess it's causing isn't just ugly, it's affecting a whole community.
Should fly tippers be jailed, fined or helped? As a concerned resident of Stoke-on-Trent, I feel compelled to speak out about Stoke and its environmental health, because all this is affecting our community. So there was a house, a property, on the corner of Cornville Road. It was left in an unacceptable way, and I will add some pictures.
But I don't know how to get the rats.
I campaigned for this rubbish to be moved and raised awareness to the local authorities. So I contacted Stoke-on-Trent live, and they put it on their social media. This was a year ago, but I'm just wondering what people think about fly tipping. And for all these other people that are dealing with garden neglect, waste neglect, food neglect, anything neglecting around your area, drop a comment in here and let's raise awareness. So all these bags that get fly tipped in Birmingham, London, and they just pile up in side streets, alleyways, even in Stoke-on-Trent. I've walked around multiple times around Shelton and other places, and there's literally just rubbish all in the alleyways and everywhere. This matter needs to be cleaned up. Fly tipping should not be allowed. Drop a comment on what you think about this situation.
Just round the corner of this road, rubbish is piling up. She believes cameras could stop the fly tipping, but the council won't act.
So, hi, this is round the corner of Canam Road. All this fly tipping. This happened yesterday evening at night, where people, 7 or 8 of them with trolleys from somewhere else, came and dumped all this rubbish. Just look at it. It's absolutely disgusting. We really need cameras here, but the council will not do anything.
I'm here on Tennyson Close in Ponders End. And how much must Enfield Labour Council hate you, Ponders End, that they think is acceptable? I've been told by residents it's been like this for absolutely years. What must they think of you? They think it is acceptable for you to live in this filth. These Labour lot have got no clue and don't care. We need to get rid of them.
Bin strikes are sweeping across the UK, and the mess is growing. While it's not the workers' fault, they're the ones catching all the blame.
I knew it. I knew this was going to happen, and I called it in a video a couple of days ago. Bin strikes, similar to those in Birmingham, are now set to happen across the UK. Similar disputes over pay and strikes are now happening in Yorkshire, Cambridgeshire, and other parts of the UK. Get ready, because Britain is about to look like a third world country. There is going to be rubbish, rats and diseases everywhere. How far have we fallen as a nation if we can't even deal with our own rubbish? This has all stemmed from the councils and the government shafting people who do manual, low-skilled jobs. But what they forgot is if you take these people out of society or make them strike, everything grinds to a halt and you cause massive issues. Birmingham, by the way, still haven't resolved their dispute with their bin workers and have even had to enlist the help of the army to clear up the rubbish. I mean, we really are an embarrassment of a country, aren't we? Can't even clear up our own crap. Damn, I need to get out of here, man. Let me know what you think of this in the comments.
Birmingham is literally covered in rubbish, as are quite a few other areas with these bin strikes. This is an emergency situation, and the rubbish, however it's done, just needs to be picked up. Get it picked up and then sort out the problems with the strikes. Private companies need to come in, it needs to be done. This shouldn't be taking so long.
Watch closely and see what he's seeing. This is the reality some walk past every day.
Fucking state of this, man. Fucking chaos, man. Welcome to fucking Birmingham.
He's admiring the beauty of the River Thames, but it's hard to ignore the murky brown water flowing beneath.
I'm just trying to admire the River Thames here, but it's low-key impossible. Why is the water brown? Why is the water brown? I can't even look at it for too long. I start vomiting. I can see literal rubbish in it. Okay, that is disgusting. At least the views are right. I wouldn't mind that. Alright, tell Boris Johnson to shout me if he needs any decisions made. Man will get all of that done. I know a boy in East get all of that done in 5 minutes. Trust me. Hey, what's going on down there? I'm not sure a real rocket, bro. He said I know that.
The rubbish on her next-door neighbour keeps piling up, and despite reporting it, the council hasn't lifted a finger.
Hi, this is Park Avenue. We have so much rubbish in my next-door neighbour. Look at all the rubbish that has been dumped. There's household rubbish. I'm tired. I've gone to the council. The council has done nothing. They have refused to talk to me. Spoken to my neighbour. He has done nothing. Look at all this rubbish bottles, household rubbish. It has overflown the garden. People have dumped their mattresses, bottles, luggage. Look at this. Look at this. All rubbish, household rubbish. It's like a dumping ground here. I am sick and tired of this rubbish.
On my way to the shop, guys. I just wanted to show you this for all them people that was saying council's not responsible. This is where they've swept up some of the leaves and they haven't cleaned it up properly. Look. Yeah? Look at this. Look at that. Yeah? Look. This is where they've done the bags from ages ago. Yep. And they haven't even come and picked the bags back up. This has been weeks. Look at over there. Yeah. That's what you pay your council tax, guys. So those people that was on there before saying to me I'm moaning for nothing. Look at that. Oh yeah, it is. Thank you. Just about heard something. Just slipped out my hand. Thank you, mate. Cheers. I dropped my vape. Look at that, guys. That's been there since the other video. So that's why you're supposed to pay your council tax. That's why you're supposed to pay. So look, that's the main road. And that's what we pay the council tax for. Yes, guys, that's what we pay the council tax for. Have a nice weekend.
The latest proposal that some councils might switch to monthly black bin collections. Critics warn this could spark more fly tipping and overflowing waste in areas already struggling with cleanliness.
As if the UK isn't already a big enough pile of shit, we are now only going to be collecting household waste, general waste, once a month within the next few weeks. Imagine all of this sitting outside in the summer for a whole month before it's collected. Now there is 42 councils in the UK, all of these ones here, that are looking to reduce when the waste is collected and also your recycling. They are looking to collect household waste once a month, every 4 weeks, and recycling once every fortnight, every 2 weeks. And this could be potentially rolled out and start happening within the next few weeks. How the f*** are we going backwards like this? We're going to be paying more money to councils to get much of a lesser service. How are we going back so far in time? I wouldn't be surprised if so we can integrate better with those that want to live in caves. Say.
Join me as I walk you through the slums of Bradford. We thrown these mattresses out over 2 weeks ago and the council still haven't been to pick them up. Bradford Council should be ashamed of themselves for leaving my old mattresses here like this. Shame on you, Bradford Council. Small rubbish is okay, it's nice and colourful. This walk is actually very therapeutic. Just look at this, guys. Isn't it beautiful? I take this path every day to my money laundering shops and I really enjoy it. It's beautiful. If you plan to visit Bradford, I highly recommend you visit this area and take in the beauty of everything. This is also the historic path that people used to go and collect their universal credits and pips. After you've explored everything, come down to my takeaway for my famous canine ribs. Just look at this, guys. Somebody doesn't know how to light fire. It needs petrol and it will burn, but some people so stupid. Us residents shouldn't have to put up with this. Bradford Council are to blame. If it won't burn, then the council should remove it. That's a kids' play area and the council too lazy to come and clean up our mess. Shame on you, Bradford Council. Shame on you.
Warning. If you're squeamish, look away. Rats are running through the streets in broad daylight.
Bury them. Jeez. Man said bury them, you know. Shit.
Y'all make me sick! Y'all make me disgusting!
So, what do you think? Is the growing filth down to stretched services or a problem we're choosing to ignore? Are we doing enough to keep our streets clean, or are we just getting used to the mess? If this video got you thinking, give it a like, subscribe for more, and drop your thoughts in the comments.